Hey, you know what China's doing? Being religious persecuting jerks. As usual. Welcome back to Bible Bears, guys. I'm Ryder Cullison. Well, China's at it again. I guess they're always at it. They're just, every day they think of new ways to be religious persecuting... I can't say the word. But they're doing it. They tore down a church. That was pretty bad. They've rounded up the Uyghurs. See my video on that? That's pretty bad. They've thrown them in prison camps. They've sterilized them. They've had forced them to have abortions, doing all sorts of horrendous things to them. They're cracking down on Christians, stealing Bibles, going to their homes, taking down pictures of Jesus, putting up pictures of President Xi Jinping, and now they're, well, we just heard a news story that they're going to the schools, they're surveilling the teachers, and the teachers are prevented from mentioning the words God, freedom, religion, or democracy. But that's not all they've done. Before I continue, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you will be notified when I post new videos. So in John 8, for those of you who are familiar with John 8, there is an adulterous woman. And there's a mob of people ready to stone her. And Jesus appears. Not like he just appears suddenly, teleports. He walks up, he sees what's going on, and he says, listen, for all of you who have not sinned, go ahead and cast that first stone. Well, you know what happens. Everyone's kind of like, They all sin, right? So everyone drops the rocks and goes home. And then Jesus says to the woman, go and sin no more. He says, I'm not going to condemn you either. There's now a Chinese version of that story. In a textbook that they use for professional ethics and law, they retell that story. But at the end of the story, Jesus doesn't say, go and sin no more. After the crowd disperses, Jesus looks around and then he stones the woman. And he says, I too am a sinner. But if the law could only be executed by men without blemish, the law would be dead. I presume he said that to her before he picked up the rock and stoned her. I'm not sure how that works when it's only one person. I guess you pick up a rock, throw it at him, run back up, pick up the rock again, throw it at him, and then repeat the steps. So, you know what? It doesn't matter. Tearing down the church was bad. I mean, that was bad. Stealing Bibles is bad. This one really irks me. Now, they don't even like Jesus mentioned, except when they put him in their textbooks and change the story, which is just kind of strange. Now you've just opened the door to who Jesus is. The real ironic thing here is this is a class on ethics. And in their book on ethics, they're telling their students lies. But what else should we expect from China? The country that basically is just... I can't even say it. I can't even say it. There's no good words to describe the Chinese government. The fastest growing church in the world is in China. Let's pray for those Christians. They are being persecuted. The people are being persecuted all over the world. Nigeria, Christians are being persecuted in India. And I'm going to say it, and I'm going to keep telling you every time China persecutes Christians. It's going on day and night over there. It's going on with the Muslim Uyghurs. We need to pray for those people. You know what? I'm going to go right out and say it. China is our enemy. They are our enemies, and they are enemies of Christianity. They are enemies of anybody who practices religion. Now, I'm not a Muslim, but I certainly don't stand by having any of those people who are mothers and fathers and brothers and sisters and daughters and sons rounded up and tortured in prison. And if they're doing it to them, they're coming for our Christian brothers and sisters in China. How do we put a stop to this? We need to get the word out. Share this video with whomever. But look, make no mistake, China is our enemy. I don't like to boycott things, but let's be careful of the goods we buy. Because right now, China is buying the world's silence. They provide cheap goods and we look the other way so that they can continue to persecute our brothers and sisters in faith. It's not right. We need to stop looking the other way. We need to get the word out. Let's do it. Guys, thank you for watching. Click like, subscribe, and share. I love you. Have a blessed day.